Hello. Okay, so this is a topic that I really wanted to talk about, like super wanted to talk about it. It's the female and male gaze. And it's a topic that has started now on TikTok to go crazy, and honestly, it's a topic that I want to talk about. But I wanted to talk about it to people that didn't have the retention of a rock. So it's here on YouTube now. So I'm gonna explain my opinions and my thoughts on the female and the male gaze. And just a pretense. I do not think either of them are bad. And this is not an argument on whether they're bad or good. This is just what it is and the difference between the characters. Not only that, I'll be talking about how concept design works, how character designs usually come together, and sort of more on the assumption side, at least, because I have no idea how like games like Hoyoverse work, at least with their concept designs and character designs. But having I have been in a lot of like positions where I had to do like outfit designs and stuff like that, at least professionally, I feel like I can talk about it a little bit more or give a little bit more insight as to what goes down. I just want to preface that this video is mostly about the female and male gaze and character designs, and is not in real life, because the female and male gaze, yes, it exists in real life, and it is way worse than it is comparatively to the male and female gaze in like online characters and stuff like that. So what I would like to also preface is that if you're gonna get mad about somebody like designing their own characters in the male gaze or the female gaze, then you should put that same energy into how men treat women in real life for just wearing what they want. And that's all I gotta say. First of all, I want to bring up the two most controversial characters in this topic, and the two most controversial characters that have confirmed people who concept designed and made these characters. So one is Furina, and two is Tingyun. You can see the difference between them, and I don't think it takes a neurosurgeon to decide which one was made by a male and which one was made by a female. And I see this argument happening a lot where people are like, oh, well, the character design is made by multiple people in an entire team. No. The concept designs and the character that comes out was designed by a single person. Now, they may have had various different designs that somebody in the writing team could have chose for, or their manager or the director could have chose from, but what ultimately is the truth is that one artist put it together and they have different views than another artist. It's gonna be the last time I bring up the writing team and the character designers, the actual concept artists, but basically, to put it into easier terms, is that the artist gets information from the writer says, hey, Tingyun should have ears. The artist interprets it and decides whether she gets whatever size ears, where the ears are placed, where the tail is placed for this character. It's kind of like that. Like, the interpretation comes out different from what the writer is saying. And you can never be too specific. You can never be super specific about what it will be or what it is, unless you're talking to an AI and you're 100% well versed with whatever the AI wants. Like, it's just a little bit. It's just a situation where it's like one person interprets the character, and that's ultimately how the character will come out. But I do think that the characters go into a lot of confirmation processes, and is the design good, is the design bad? They go through test phases, and even beta design changes, character design changes. Yes, they do go through that. It's very common that they do go through that. However, only when like you have the character in the beta, right? And then the beta character is not received well, then they get another concept artist who also decides the interpretation. It's simple as that. It's just like, depending on who you are, you're never going to have the same interpretation as something or the same information as something than somebody else would. And that's the simple truth. Nobody sees the world the same way as somebody else. So I want to bring in the morality argument, and I just think the morality argument is pretty dumb, but I'm going to explain why. So I'm going to take the Genshin Impact characters, and specifically one Genshin Impact character, Yelan. Yelan is an argument that is meant to be had. And do I think that she is a bait for people who fetishize underarms? Definitely. Is it a question? Okay, she's made to make money. And if she is able to get the people who like that type of stuff to buy her character, then the company will obviously choose that, right? The game is predatory, and the game is made to make you go broke. That is literally all it is for. So if they have these character designs that can capture certain audiences, then, and spend more money than probably normal, then they would choose it. But to be honest, with this male gaze and female gaze argument, I think that the waters are being muddied, and it's starting to like bring actual problems to communities, because it's downplaying and it's literally watering down the work an artist put together by just saying, oh, you're male, you're female. I think that is a problem that should be addressed, but I do not think that it is what people are intending to say whenever they say, oh, I think this is made by a woman, oh, I think this is made by a man, right? I think it's just curiosity, but sometimes this curiosity can be kind of mean or disrespectful, you know? Finally, I just want to bring it on to this little situation that happened on TikTok that I actually won an argument about, and it was about this one video where this person had their own OCs and then they drew them in the male gaze outfits. I do think that these designs were really cute, and I think that there was no problem with either of the original or the newer designs, well, not newer, but, you know, redesigns that they did for the quote-unquote male gaze. I do not think either was bad and either was disrespectful. They put in the description, there's a little fun joke, like little fun trend, don't take it seriously. Everybody took it seriously, bro. They were dragged down to hell, brought back to earth, taken to heaven, and dragged back down to hell. Like, this argument was horrible in the comment section. I don't know if the creator responded to it until they closed the comments, but I feel like it was just so undeserving because they never said anything of disrespect or was being rude to anybody. They just designed these characters because that is what the quote-unquote male gaze is, and it is statistically true. It is statistically true that men do tend to like characters with more skimpier outfits. Is that insane? Is that insane? No, it's not an insane thing to say, and like, it is just statistically shown that that is the case. There are outliers in both communities. There's outliers in both communities. Look, they're like the female gaze is like, oh, you like women want to see rock hard abs, but no, I want to see boobs. Like, it's just like there's outliers and there's people who have different opinions, and obviously there's gonna be outliers in both communities. It's not just like one community, right? Because like a lot of the men in the comments were self-reporting and thinking that they're the victims of this horrible tragedy that this creator did by making their characters basically like doing the male art community a favor because the art looked beautiful and making them look good. And I was like, how are you mad at this? How are you mad at this? Like, genuinely. But anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to say for this video. Male gaze, female gaze, whatever gaze, y'all have fun. Follow my accounts, they should be on the screen right now. And this is the fully done product of my drawing that I had playing the entire time of this video. And I hope you like it, because damn, this took me a while.